everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm getting my belly button pierced. I just really wanted to do something that made me feel, I don't know, alive again. I know that sounds really weird, but I have just been going through this phase at the moment where I just want to do something different, and since I was like 15 I wanted to get my belly button pierced, and I was going to wait until my 16th, and it just never happened. And I'm finally coming around to the idea of it because my mum got her helix pierced in this adorable little studio, and when I was in there and she was getting her helix done, spontaneously by the way, I was like, do you know what? I could 100% just get my belly button pierced right now. And I thought, wow, in that moment, I didn't think about it and I was gonna get it done. So I need to just book it, not think about it, and get something done that I really want to have done and not overthink it, because I'm a massive overthinker. I just looked at some videos last night just to know exactly what to do and aftercare and stuff, but I'm obviously gonna just end up speaking. Hey, Bobby. Obviously, I'll ask a lot of my questions to my specific piercer anyway, but just have a rough idea. I did it last night and that is so unlike me because I just didn't want to talk myself out of it. I'm actually home for the next 2 weeks, which is perfect for the healing process, because at university I literally wear a hoodie and then I wear like tight high-waisted leggings, and that is just not a good combination when getting your belly button piercing because you're not supposed to have tight clothes. But I actually have nothing low waist, but I'm very excited to buy some low-waisted things to show off my belly button piercing. I spoke to one of my friends who's had a belly button pierced before, and she said that she actually like fell in love with her stomach because you got to like decorate it, and it was really exciting. So I'll insert some photos now of what my belly button looks like currently. I think I'm more excited than nervous, which is always a good sign. But like I said, this is just something that I've been really wanting to do, just to be like, screw it, like I just want to do something different, because I've literally had the same hair my entire life. I've literally just had my earlobe pierced, and I've had that since I was 8 years old. I get my belly button pierced, and then I'll be able to update you guys over the next 2 weeks on the healing process whilst I'm at home. I've gone for low joggers, and I also thoroughly enjoyed my final night of being able to lie flat on my stomach. I said last time, Jakey, I'm gonna have this belly. I know. Okay, I'm finally ready to go. Got my coat on, got my trainers on. It's weird having these above my belly button for the truly last time for a few weeks. I saw that apparently you can't wear tight clothes for like a month, and also you can't go into like water. I don't know why I didn't know that. Like I thought you could just like go swimming and stuff. I feel like I'm being so stupid with like this whole process. I also found out you can't have baths, which is really, really heartbreaking. So I had my last bath today because I love baths, and that's what I love about being at home. And now I'm home for 2 weeks and I cannot go in the bath.
Yeah, sorry.
So from here on out, don't touch it. So be nice.
Is on the floor already.
That's all the hard stuff done. You good? Yeah. She's got my tailor in there at the moment. Feed that down just a smidge. Give that a cut so that the jaw will be able to glide right through.
I literally, I got so carried away that that's why I had to stop.
Jewellery is in.
Yeah, right, yes. Yes. Poetry or teacher can't go right with emotion. I tried to get rid of it.
That's all done. Great, well done. I'm going to give you a little bit of a cool off some style, so you're going to kind of demonstrate how to clean it for yourself. So, spray it directly on. Let it soak for about 20-30 seconds. That'll just soften the build-up and let it pass through the piercing channel. Take your kitchen towel and pat. Then if you get a smooth edge, you can get underneath that top gem and behind that bottom bit. It's going to be a little bit tender initially. Perfectly normal though, so please don't stress. I'm going to twist this into like a little nubbin. That'll help you get underneath, because it's quite a snug fit.
I shouldn't be touching it, should I? With my fingers like moving around.
As long as you wash your hands before cleaning it, you'll be okay. It's more if you're sitting there fiddling constantly. Moving it a little when cleaning, that won't be a problem.
And then no cotton buds on.
I don't normally suggest it for belly buttons just because of all the fibres that can get in there, and plus that spins it more. Kitchen towel is also more clean. My belly button has officially been pierced. and I feel so weird. In terms of like the pain and everything, so I want to get that down now before I forget. I was watching so many videos and it said that it felt like a needle going through your stomach, and I feel really bad because when I heard that I was like, okay, like what does that feel like though? And I can honestly say it feels like a needle going through your stomach. It feels like something's just being pushed through, so kind of like this with like a pinch. So when she had the clamp on my stomach, I literally didn't feel anything, and I have actually been pinching my stomach to see if I could feel that sensation before having this done, and I honestly couldn't feel it even when I was pinching myself. I got my boyfriend to pinch my stomach as hard as he could and I couldn't feel it, so I do feel like maybe I'm not really that sensitive in my stomach area. You guys can definitely pinch yourself, see how you feel, see if it hurts, but for me it didn't hurt. So when she put the clamp on, I literally felt nothing, and then the needle through it just felt like something was being pushed through. The only part that hurt was when like the plastic tube thing, I'm sorry that I'm not using the right terminology, but you may have seen it in the video, when that was like put through, that's what hurt more than the needle. It just felt once again like a little sting, and then that was it. The entire time my expression was like completely still because I was just trying to concentrate on my breathing, so I was like just because I always forget to breathe in situations like that. And then it was just like when she was twisting the thing on again that I just felt a bit like uncomfortable. I think it's probably like the strongest way I could describe, like uncomfortable, and then it just stung like as she like moved it down. But apart from that, suddenly it was done and I was like, oh, like it's over. I've had the piercing. That's it now. Like everything I've been waiting for, that was it. In terms of the actual piercing itself, like I didn't know what to pick, and my mum was recommending that I pick silver because she said it will go with everything, and I had full intention of picking silver, but when I saw baby pink, just from my background alone, and also if you know me, you know baby pink and pink is my color, and I was thinking I'm gonna have this for a year and I don't want to have to wait to get it changed to baby pink. So if that's something I'm inevitably going to want to get, then I might as well get it now straight off the bat. So I have gone with baby pink, and I will be showing you guys later because I have to wear this for about 3 hours. I am going to be taking this off in the shower, which she recommended to do, and then show you what it looks like. And then I'm going to have to start cleaning it and stuff. I'm going to have to clean like twice a day. I'm going to be using kitchen roll and saline, like I think it's like saline solution. I've now got some Chinese food with salt and pepper chips. Can't think of a better way to end the day than eating Chinese food and watching Modern Family. I wanted to give you guys a little update of everything so far. So the day after I got my belly button pierced, it was actually completely fine. The only thing was like as I was walking down the stairs, I could almost like feel it moving in my stomach. You know how sometimes like you have to hold your boobs when you go down the stairs? That's how I felt, but I had to like hold my stomach because the motion of my stomach moving up and down meant like I could just feel the piercing, and it was kind of uncomfortable. Apart from that, the first day was completely fine, and I cleaned it once in the morning and then once in the evening. The next day I did the same thing, once in the morning, once in the evening. Yesterday I started to notice that it just felt a bit like itchy. The first day, that morning, there was some blood that I had to clean. The evening was completely clean. The next day, completely clean. Evening, completely clean. This morning, completely clean, but I've just started to like feel the same itchiness. There is some blood that's like dried around the top part of the piercing. And when I say blood, it's not like a whole like crime scene. It's literally the smallest amount of blood you can imagine. It's just like at the tip of my kitchen roll. Sometimes when I clean it, there's just like a dot of red, and that's basically it. So far so good. I've also been making sure that I've been wearing like either oversized tees, like right now, and my leggings like pulled all the way down underneath my stomach, or I've been wearing just crop tops and low joggers. But because I'm going out for food today, I want to make sure that like I haven't got my stomach out, because I just don't feel completely comfortable yet with it just being completely open. Maybe one day, maybe this is the journey I need to just having my stomach out. This is what my belly button is looking like. It's a bit red, if you can tell. Along the bottom, it's still a bit puffy. I've also noticed that if I sit quite squashed, my belly button piercing like squashes into my stomach. So I'm trying to sit up more upright to stop it from like doing that, because it's leaving like an indent in my stomach. It's actually the last day that I'm home today, and it's been 13 days since I've had my belly button piercing, and I wanted to get this video up to you guys today. So excuse my wet hair. I'm in a bit of like a rush to make sure that you guys see this. This is what I've been using, and it's a fine mist. It's classed as wound wash, and it's sterile saline solution. Once in the morning, once in the evening, just like I said I would. That has been like really benefiting my healing process. Of course, I don't know what it would have been like if I did use sea salt and hot water, but this is what I've been using, and the healing process has been really really smooth for me so far. I think it's really difficult as well with belly button piercings because the healing process does take ages. I've been told by my piercer that I have to use this for 9 months. I can't submerge my piercing into water for 4 months, and I think I also can't wear high-waisted stuff for 9 months as well. High-waisted stuff where the band presses and the pressure is on the belly button piercing. I can wear high-waisted stuff if it's really far over my piercing. Make sure you do your own research in terms of that, because she didn't specifically say when to wear high-waisted stuff, but she did say to me I can wear high-waisted stuff over my piercing. But my mum said that she assumes that when my piercing is fully healed and I can stop using this, which is in 9 months time, that's when it would be okay to wear high-waisted stuff. I'm not too sure, but like I said, I am going to buy some low-waisted things so I stop rotating between leggings and joggers like I have been these past 2 weeks. I've also consistently laid on my back or my side. Like I said, everything has been low-waisted. I've pulled everything down. I've either done it with a crop, done it with an oversized t-shirt. I've slept correctly. I've been using this twice a day, and I've also been using kitchen roll to do that and doing exactly as she described in the video. So I've kind of done everything that I possibly could, and so far everything has been really smooth. So that's all I can really recommend to you guys in terms of my healing process so far. I guess kind of just do what I've been doing, and I hope that it works for you guys as well. Obviously the process is not over, and apparently there's like this weird like puss stage, which I've been seeing on YouTube, and I am not ready for that. My piercing itself doesn't really look that different. It still feels swollen, like the skin around my piercing, and you can just tell that it's like lifted. And sometimes my piercing and my belly button actually like kind of disappears into my belly button sometimes when my belly button's really swollen, and as you could tell from the video, it is still a bit pink. The only thing I've really had problems with is probably the top piercing, like the top jewel, and it's not even like a problem, but like sometimes it just aches and you can just feel it and it just feels uncomfortable, which I feel like is a word that I've been using throughout this entire video, but it just feels a bit uncomfortable, a bit achy, like feels like it's bruising, that sort of sensation. But apart from that, that's kind of the most that I've had with this whole experience. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. This has been really important to me, like I said, like for confidence, just needing to do something different, and I'm really excited to start incorporating my piercing into like my outfits and stuff rather than just feeling a bit like slobbish from what I've been wearing these past 2 weeks. So hopefully in my future week in my lives general vlogs, you guys will start to see my belly button piercing featuring a lot more, and I'm definitely going to go shopping and get some clothes that suit my piercing, not just to show it off, but actually because I genuinely can't just wear joggers and leggings for the next 9 months of my life. And I hope your belly button piercing journey is a success, because I've heard just so many things about how long it takes, but honestly just be super careful and don't let yourself forget about it, because I think that's the worst thing. When people get piercings, they tend to just think, it feels okay, so I'll just like break the rules a bit. You can't be taking risks, not with these piercings. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one.